Happy November, everybody. It is the month that we call November, the day that we call Friday, on the date that we call the 1st, and the year that we call 2024. So happy November. Here we are. Happy Friday. Again, it's really early in the morning. It's pitch black, so lighting and whatnot. Bear with me. Happy birthday. Someone was saying it's their birthday coming right up, so happy early birthday. Have a joyous day. All right, so don't follow any links or emails in the comment sections of either my Rumble channel or my YouTube channel. They're scams. I only have the two channels, Rumble and YouTube, and then I am on Facebook. But no, don't follow these people. They're scammers. Don't follow anybody soliciting you. Next, I just want to say the healing intentions are set for you folks, so if you so choose, go ahead, stand in your power. Decree it for your highest and greatest good, only and always. Breathe it in, and always decree it for your highest and greatest good, only and always. All right, so next, someone wanted me to look into the EBS, EAS, whatever label you want to put on it. So I did all of my connecting, protecting, grounding, decrees, and had a conversation with God, highest self, and guides around this emergency alert system, the emergency broadcast system. So apparently there's a lot of channels, I think she said on Telegram, that are saying that is going to go off any day now, that we're set for that to go off any day now. And I checked to see if that was correct because she wanted me to look into it. And this is just what I'm getting, but I'm getting that that's merely the wish for people, that people are praying for that. It's a wish for people that happens. But they're not giving me a solid yes, that's going to happen. So that's what people are wishing for right now, that happens any day now. So then she asked about if that went off, if then we would go into a phase where the internet and whatnot would every streaming source possible would just be broadcasting things that have happened in the world and whatnot. And what I got there was the 8 of Cups, which means that's set up and that could happen, but it's not happening right now. It's that's sort of been walked away from, and there's nothing in that card telling me that that's going to happen any day soon, okay? And then, again, this is just what I'm getting. So then she wanted to know, because the third part of that question was, is that they were reporting that during this time, mass arrests are going to happen. And so, was that true? And what I got there is that a lot of that work has already been done. Some of it hasn't, but it doesn't look like anything's going to happen in a mass formation like that. It looks like a good chunk of that work has already been done. So that's what I'm getting, you guys. It's just what I'm getting. And then, so let's get the story around that, okay? So what they're advising us is for us to just hang on, hang on, be patient, stay balanced with that 4, stay well balanced, do that work to keep yourself balanced and in a good place. Because what's going to actually happen is that there's going to be a wave of emotion that comes in, new emotions that come in that communities will be talking about. So this is going to hit people and communities so that they're talking about things. What are they going to be talking about? They're going to be talking about nefarious doings and chains that bind and all sorts of things, nefarious shenanigans, ungreat things. So a wave of things has to come in to get the communities talking about nefarious things, okay? And what that's going to do is that it's going to upset some people, but that's natural. You get upset when you hear bad things, right? But it's part of what's going to create a rebirthing. It's part of what creates a death of one way so that we can birth something new. And what that birthing of the new is it's about bringing balance back in, because there's such a polarity that's been going on. There's going to be focus on suffering, okay? So there's going to be a focus. People are going to be talking about how people have suffered for a long period of time, how this has been like an ongoing battle for a long period of time, so that people are wanting integrity, like really passionately wanting integrity, okay? And so there's got to be like a consciousness shift, basically. And the reason why I say consciousness shift is because this is very karmic, you guys. This is the wheel of fortune, where we're living through karmic times, great change, death and rebirths, people becoming aware of things that, what was done in the dark will be brought to the light. And that's basically what we're going through right now. So the things that may be being focused on over here is, there's going to be some focus on the kids, okay? There's going to be focusing on children. There's going to be focusing on, with this card, technology. There's going to be focus on, like, these are sharp points, right? So because this is going on YouTube, I'm just going to say jabs. There's going to be focus on stilling something, on how things have been stilled and kept back. Okay, and there is going to be some focus on military help, the Star 17, transforming things, creating miracles. So there's going to be some focusing on some different things. Communities have to talk about stuff. Things are going to get exposed somehow. So I asked if they got that, if I was delivering this message okay, correctly, am I saying what needs to be said? And so over here, when I pulled that, I got another message. So, there's a lot of this that we do. We talk about all of this, and there's a lot of us awake that have talked about this for years. But the basic gist of all of this having to happen this way, you guys, is that younger generations have to be focused on what has actually happened. There has to be new eyes focusing on this journey that has been going on over a long period of time, this long battle that's been going on. So fresh eyes have to be seeing these types of things, okay? They have to be awoken to it. And with that, they want us to know that, well, I said, okay, so it seems as though consciousness needs to be seated, right? Did I get that right? And they said, this is basically a yes, but that they've already done a lot of seeding. So seeding is already happening. They have been consciousness seeding for a while, getting people ready for this stuff. You guys, this is what I'm getting at least. But we still have some new ground to break. So I said, all right. So I read this all back to them and got down to the basic gist of it, that yes, people are waiting and hoping and praying for this emergency broadcast, but that there's nothing definite there yet. And that as far as the mass arrests, a lot of this stuff has already taken place. So it doesn't look like you're going to see it in that form. And as far as coming on every system and telling people all of the nefarious things, that can happen. It's been set up, but it's not something that they're actively planning on doing right now. That first, people need to, there's more things that we're going to experience emotionally. Things are going to come out, more consciousness seeding that's going to bring upon this time where we really are changing things and getting rid of some of this polarity, because we need to see the suffering really in every capacity, where these systems have kept people down for a long time. It's been a long battle. people actually have to be craving integrity. This is very karmic, right? So, there's going to be news about children and jabs and technology and military and things like that. Consciousness seeding, because they want young, fresh eyes. Not necessarily young. You don't have to be young, but fresh eyes, new energies, young that have not looked at this before, focusing on it. They're saying that a lot of this has already been planted. They're planting this in already. But we still have some new ground that they're going to bring in for people to focus on. So I asked if I had delivered this all correctly to you folks, and I did with the Magician. So it's all about the consciousness seeding right now. So news is going to keep coming out. They've done it a lot. There's been a lot of seeds have been planted, right? They're going to bring in new things. New things are still yet to come. That's going to get people talking here, get them feeling, get them talking about all of this stuff that's been taking place over a long period of time. And so more people will be focused on this, fresh people. So don't forget with the Magician that's always telling us that a lot of what you're living through, a lot of what you're hearing, it's all an illusion. So be discerning, you guys. People seem to think that they've got the beat on this. And I mean, if you think about this honestly, how can they? They just can't. I mean, we're all just trying to figure it out. So when any of us take anything to heart and say, this is absolute truth, that can put us in a place of stagnant energy where we're not able to grow and move past what it is that we so deeply believe is going to happen. That doesn't serve us really. So we just have to keep our minds open, and we just need to observe, really just observe during these days of consciousness seeding, bringing things to light, creating emotional triggers in people so that they start talking. It's going to be some emotional triggers. But nothing is set in stone like what she asked me to look into was saying. That's just what I'm getting, that's just what I'm getting. So just feel your way through it, take what resonates, toss the rest. That's how we do it. We rely on our intuition, right? So the next thing I said was, now that this message has been delivered, as the energy stands today, do you want to leave us with a card that we can, focus on moving forward? And I got the wish fulfillment, you guys. So, this guy's really happy. He's very, very happy. He's sitting there. He's using his happy emotions, his happy thoughts, his happy words, and his belief that he can, and he's wishing things into being. It's the wish fulfillment card for me. So we stay in that happy place and we observe, and we keep our thoughts happy and our words happy, and we manifest our wishes into being. And that's what they want us to continue to focus on. So I don't know, that's what I'm getting. I hope that you found a little value in this. Yeah, so happy November, happy Friday. I hope you all have a blessed weekend. And I'll be back soonish. Until then, I love you all. Stay in that love vibration. Stay joyful. Stay sending those beautiful energies out into the world, into the earth, up through the earth, touching everything and everyone upon it, out into the ethers. Keep your chins up and your back straight, your heels firm on the ground, and keep manifesting the world that you want. And know that we're just living through some very interesting times, karmic times, times of change. And there's still work to bring in, and people to wake up, and illusions that we'll be seeing, all to be part of the Great Awakening. So yeah, keep your minds open. We can all wish for that stuff, and you can keep wishing for that stuff, but let's not be too disappointed if things don't work out the way you've been told or the way that we hope. The truth is, like, energy is fluid, and things change second to second. You get up with a plan in the morning, or you go to bed with a plan at night, and you get up in the morning, and something threw a monkey wrench in that plan, and then you have to just move left instead of right and go about your day, and that changes everything. And that is life. That is life, and that's everyone's life. So as we're waiting on certain things to happen in a particular way, you guys, we have to understand that things are fluid and that nothing really ever goes exactly as planned. All right, so I'm going to get off now. I'm going to finish my coffee. I hope that you all have a blessed day. I'm sending you all love, perseverance, courage, strength, vitality, joy, healing, and blessings. And until next time, know that I love you all, and I will see you soon. All right, take care.